Now I want to show how to make Besan Laddoo. These I made last night. Traditionally, Besan Laddoo has a lot of ghee, a lot of sugar. Sometimes in the shops, they might add dalda, the bad fat. It's not at all good for us, but ghee and butter are also equally bad. So this one has no ghee, no butter, but then no refined sugar either. I'm going to show you the ingredients that I used. So the ingredients is, first of all, the black chickpea flour. I roasted and kept it. If you see the recipe, you can see like how I recommend roasting it on a very slow flame for like at least 8 minutes. That's the only hard part of making these Besan Laddoo. So this is roasted kala chana. It's nothing but made with the skin on. You know, the kala chana or kala chana besan is nothing but the chickpea flour that's made with the skin on. So it has more fiber. Just 1/4 cup of this chickpea flour has 10 grams of fiber. So that's the main ingredient. So the main ingredient we're using is kala chana powder. And then what else we need? As I said before, I won't miss the opportunity to use flax seeds anywhere where they can be used. So here in this Besan Laddoo, we'll be using flax seeds and then some almonds and some cashews. But if you want, you can replace this almonds and cashews with walnuts, and you would not even see the difference. We can easily replace with, walnuts. We are talking about reducing saturated fat. So we will be using very small quantity of these nuts. For example, the best part about this recipe is you can make the mix and keep it aside and use it later. It's like a ready-made mix. The only thing you need to mix later is the date paste. So for example, I'm taking 3/4 cup of roasted kala chana. Okay. And then 1/4 cup of this mix of nuts and flax seeds. So I added around 2 tablespoons of flax seeds in here. So I'm just taking like 1/4 cup. We can save this mixture in the freezer or refrigerator, this nut and flax seed mixture. And then 1/2 cup of date sugar. Date sugar is now widely available. We can find this anywhere. Like, so 1/2 cup of date sugar. I'm adding little less than 1/2 cup because the date paste I made is super sweet. I didn't expect the medjool dates to be that sweet. So I'm adding less date sugar today. And then what is Indian cooking, especially the sweets without cardamom powder, right? So cardamom powder is a must. So here I put out the ingredients. So we make the powder out of this cardamom in a small fine mill. And then I'm going to add a little bit of cardamom powder. And I have some saffron strands too to decorate at the end, or we can mix in the mixture. So I'll add a little bit of saffron strands as well. And then just mix this nicely. So this is the dry mix. As I said, you can make this dry mix and store in the refrigerator. And whenever you get time, make date paste. Even the date paste we can make and keep in the refrigerator, and then make the laddu. I'm going to show how I'm making. So this is the mix. This is the Besan Laddoo mix. This itself is little sweet because we added the date sugar. If you want, you can add hot plant milk, like any soy milk or almond milk, which is hot, and then try to make laddu. But for this festive season, I'm making this with some date paste. I made some date paste last night. Just soak dates in water. You don't even need to soak in hot water. especially when we are soaking overnight. That way we won't be cooking the dates. So if we can soak them in cold water overnight, next day, just, blend them and they form such nice paste. And morning, I just tasted it. It's super sweet. So that's why I'm not going to use too much of it. So around 2 tablespoons. Try to mix this date paste with all this chickpea flour, nuts, and flaxseed powder mix. And the aroma of the cardamom is like amazing. So try to make it like a ball, Don't add all the date paste at once, because we might need little less, we might need little more. So be careful before you add too much of the date paste. Again, the fun part, we will be making balls. So again, one more tip for here. I'm gonna quickly wash my hands here. Since we're not using any oil or ghee, obviously flour will stick to our hands. So we will wet our hands a little bit before making the laddu. So I have a cup of water with this, and then with water. And then I'm dipping my hands and take little bit, just eyeball, and try to make small laddus. If we make small laddus, it's fun. It's fun to give gift for friends. And then if we just want a small bite, just take, small laddus. And then we will make this and then roll them in sesame seed powder or the nut powder we made with some flax seeds, or pulse some organic raw walnuts, and roll these laddus in there. Be creative. It's all fun. Just roll them and make. And the thing is, here you're getting a lot of fiber. As I mentioned, the kala chana, the black chickpea flour, has a lot of fiber. Flaxseed has fiber, and you're getting the healthy fats from almonds, and then cashews, and the goodness of cardamom. We always talk of cardamom as a flavor adding substance, but cardamom itself has health benefits too. It's shown to increase metabolism. So why not add that? And the saffron is an amazing spice. Saffron use has been shown to improve memory in the Alzheimer's studies. So try using saffron in your kheers, as Shobha showed, in mango puddings, in every recipes we can try to use. And then just adjust the consistency. If you feel like it's not coming together, add little bit date paste, and then it'll come together. So I have this mixture of almond, cashew, and flaxseed. I'm just putting some on a plate. Take this away, you see. So just take this laddu roll. So, and then they taste even better when we refrigerate and eat next day. When we refrigerate these laddus and eat, the nuts are crispy. We don't need to roast the nuts, and we have laddus ready.
So Sirisha, Madhavi has a question. Any other option other than date paste for sweetness?
We added date sugar. As I said, you can use a little bit more date sugar in this recipe, and then mix it with any plant milk. I mean, you can mix with the nut butters, cashew butter or almond butter, but the idea is to keep the fat content low in our desserts, to keep the saturated fat content low. So that's why I prefer to use plant milk if we are not using date paste. If you use plant milk, definitely these laddus look a little bit lighter because date paste changes the color of these laddus, right? So that's the difference I noticed. But the thing is, we have to use a little bit more date sugar. Date sugar, I think it's made from the dried dates, so the color is lighter.
It looks so beautiful, Sirisha. Your plate looks so beautiful.